Here at WInfield City Schools, we're doing all that we can to make sure that your children and their peers are as safe as possible. Let's take a look at what each school is doing across the district.
So what things have you changed due to the pandemic?
Lots of things have changed. Our procedures have all changed. Kids have to stay at the same tables with the same kids all day long. We can't mix groups. We can't all go to PE together anymore. We gotta be careful about who you're passing in the hallway.
Okay. So what kind of challenges have you faced due to COVID-19?
We have a lot of people who don't feel safe coming to school, and so they are learning from home. And getting small children to be self-motivated is quite the challenge. Getting them to log onto the computer when they're supposed to be on the computer, those things are hard.
It looks like the elementary school has it under control. Let's send it over to the middle school to see how it's going there.
Winfield Middle School follows the exact same guidelines as the elementary school. However, it may be a little bit easier to keep a mask on a 13-year-old rather than a 7-year-old. The utilization of masks allows students to continue group work. This is done by pairing students with certain students to make sure that exposure is limited. Many classrooms utilize dividers in between two people throughout the day. This allows for minimum exposure from person to person and limits the spread of COVID. One big change that is evident in day-to-day activities is the lunchroom. Social distancing is strongly enforced at the lunchroom except when eating. Students walk in, pick up a tray, and maintain their 6-foot distance.
Finally, let's see how our high school students are doing.
At Winfield City High School, things may look similar to what they were pre-pandemic at first glance. However, CDC guidelines are followed throughout the school day, including in the hallways. Similar to the middle school, social distancing is not always possible, so masks are mandated at all times except when eating lunch. Again, similar to the middle school, some classrooms are equipped with dividers to limit student-to-student exposure. Some classrooms require us to be within 6 feet of each other, such as Pirate Point of View. Here, students remain wearing masks even throughout the announcements in order to maintain CDC guidelines. One thing that makes the high school truly special from other high schools is the baby class, also known as Pirate Preschool. Prior to the school year, we were a little unsure about whether this class would still be able to take place, but thankfully CDC guidelines allow for younger students to go without masks. But we still use precautions in the Pirate Preschool, as little students are required to stay in their assigned seats when possible, and big students that are watching over them must wear their mask. New cleaning initiatives have also been put in place across the high school. In addition to janitors spraying down desks before and after school days, students are also being encouraged to wipe down their desks before and after their classes. Yes, teaching and learning in a pandemic is difficult, but thankfully it is possible. With the district-wide initiative in place, coronavirus spread has been overall limited. While this may be different, it's our new normal for now. So remember, mask up, Pirates.
We can do this. Just cover your face.